Hello my lovely friends, my name is Christina and welcome to my channel Sunshine Wellness. On this channel we share content to help you flourish mind, body, and spirit and live a holistically balanced life. If this sounds like something you're interested in and you want to hear more content, please consider subscribing. So just a little quick note, a little bit about me. I am a certified Ayurvedic nutritionist. I'm also a certified yoga instructor and wellness coach. Before we get started, I want to send out a big thank you to my new subscribers. That would be Malcolm, Stephanie, Veteran 280, and for my long-term supporters, Miss Kenny, Miss Ruth, Miss Velma, Miss Joyce, Blondie, and Frankie. Thank you all so much for your support. It really means so much. Today's video is a part of our 5-minute wellness series where we give you 5 wellness tips in 5 minutes. So let's get started. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can support your thyroid and keep that thyroid gland healthy. Your thyroid gland is the gland in the neck that produces hormones that regulate metabolism and other bodily functions. And when the thyroid produces too much or too little of these hormones, it can result in what is called thyroid disease. Research shows that there are certain vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients that may benefit people with certain thyroid conditions, and there are preventative measures that we can take to ensure proper nutrition and healthy lifestyle choices will help keep our thyroid healthy. So here are some proactive steps that we can take with food choices. And let's start with tip number 1, and that's foods that contain iodine, like seaweed. Seaweed, iodine, is an underwater plant with a tremendous source of protein, fiber, and antioxidants. And this is definitely something that we should add to our diet. Now, I get it. Seaweed is not something that we think about as the most delicious thing to eat, but it does come in many forms, and the 2 most often used are like cooking raw seaweed and nori. Nori is a crunchy, briny, paper-like sheet that's used to make sushi, and in a lot of ways we can use nori wraps in the same way that we use tortilla wraps, and we can use that for tuna or avocado rolls. And then some other food ideas are the seaweed snack chips. You can find the seaweed snack chips in the grocery store. And there's seaweed fried rice. And you can also make like a seaweed slaw for your tacos. So that's just something to try. It does contain a lot of iodine, which is so good for the thyroid. Tip number 2, if you don't have a nut allergy, try Brazil nuts for selenium. Selenium is great for the thyroid, and just 1 Brazil nut contains 96 micrograms of selenium, and that's almost twice the daily requirement. So if you don't have an allergy, as I said, you definitely want to be careful of that. Then definitely give Brazil nuts a try. They're delicious. You can just have them as they are, raw, with as a great snack. Tip number 3, we want to get some zinc into our body, and that we can get from pumpkin seeds. They are small but mighty. Pumpkin seeds are actually one of my favorite. They're a good source of zinc, and they have about 8 milligrams of zinc in a 3-ounce serving. So you can easily just toss pumpkin seeds on your salad. And they're also a good source of plant-based protein and fiber. So it's so easy to add pumpkin seeds to things like oatmeal, trail mix, or if you're making a grain bowl, you can add some pumpkin seeds to your grain bowls. Tip number 4 is salmon for the tyrosine. Salmon actually does double duty, and it's a good source of iodine and omega-3 fatty acids, which can help our thyroid. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, which can cause thyroid dysfunction, and then the iodine helps the body to produce and use thyroid hormone efficiently. And so try things like sockeye salmon, which is great with the omega 3 fatty acids, and just a 6-ounce fillet of cooked sockeye salmon contains 235% of the recommended daily intake of the tyrosine. So next time you're thinking about having a fatty fish for dinner, think about salmon. And the last tip that I have for you today is one of the easiest things that you can get. If it agrees with your dosha, oatmeal. Oatmeal is packed with selenium, which we've already talked about, helps with the thyroid hormone. And if you top it with a little bit of pumpkin seeds, you can get a double dose of thyroid support because you know that you're getting the zinc from the pumpkin seeds. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, please follow me over on Instagram at SunshineWellness24. Thank you so much again, and until next time, be well.